This is a consolidation. Why? Well, I can guess. Seems a lot of that going on around the world lately, huh? So I'm telling you, something's up. Hi everyone, Squirrel Bait here, and welcome to Going Sideways, where I discuss current events that affect our preparedness and our freedoms. And I stumbled on something interesting. Of course I did. That's why I'm doing a video. Rockefeller Foundation to disband, pull out of 100 resilient cities layoff staff. The Rockefeller Foundation is abandoning this 100 resilient cities project. Really? Ooh, that's interesting. This is dated April 2nd, 2019, and it's from smartcitiesdive.com. Well, it's also featured in Bloomberg, April 1st, 2019, and that's the one we're going to look at. That's the one where they basically say pretty much the same thing. We're going to look at this one. The Rockefeller Foundation will end funding, and dismiss the staff at its 100 Resilient Cities program. I've been talking about this program. The largest privately funded climate adaptation initiative in the U.S. Rockefeller will shift some of its resilience funding to the Atlantic Council. This is another one of those onion layers. That's what I call it. I'll put a link down below to the Atlantic Council. I call it onion layers because an onion has all these little layers to get down to the middle, to get down to the reality. Yeah, onion layers. Aha! That's what's going on. They're redirecting the funding. Rockefeller will shift some of its resilience funding to the Atlantic Council, a Washington-based think tank. Yeah, we talk about think tanks, don't we? Yeah. There's another one. Rockefeller Foundation. Rockefeller also announced a $12 million grant to allow continued support and transition time to the 100 Resilient Cities Network through much of 2019. The grant that funds the 100 RC will conclude in 2019. So basically, they're funding it long enough to kind of dissolve it. The 100 Resilient Cities program was started by Rockefeller in 2013 to help U.S. cities, including Boston, Miami, New York, and Los Angeles, as well as cities overseas, prepare for threats related to climate change. And the staff announced that their last day will be July 31st, 2019. The foundation described its decision as a new phase, I bet, of its leadership on climate and resilience, and said the grant to the Atlantic Council establishes a new platform for this important work to evolve and continue. I wonder what that means. Well, you're reading stuff there isn't there, Squirrel Bait. No, I'm not. They're dumping their money into this council think tank. Atlantic Council. Oh, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? This is a consolidation. Why? Well, I can guess. Seems a lot of that going on around the world lately, huh? So I'm telling you, something's up. I keep hearing the song in my head. Remember that song from the 60s? Signs, everywhere there's signs, blah, blah, blah. Can't you read the signs? It's been playing in my head for days. Just thought you'd find that interesting. Shifting the money, shifting the goals. All still under the umbrella and the guise, the smoke and mirrors of climate change. Thanks for watching, and as always, Question. Everything.